Good morning, officers. I'm Sergeant Griff Marcosian, your instructor for today's training exercise. For those of you who haven't been here before, this is SWAT's shooting house, a simulated exterior and interior where we practice tactical movement, stealth and dynamic entries, hostage rescue, and suspect neutralization. Today's exercise consists of basic maneuvers and tactics. Your goals are prioritized. First, set up an exterior containment perimeter. Monitor crisis negotiations, and then, if the situation dictates, plan and carry out a structure entry. Use stealth tactics if you want the suspects to remain unaware of your presence for as long as possible. A dynamic entry is advisable if an immediate threat calls for speed and decisive action. Move through the building, clearing and securing rooms as you go. Remember to always look before you leap by having the scout mirror doors and corners. If a room appears clear of suspect activity, the elements should move into it cautiously, slicing the pie and alternating directions. When confronting a bad guy, verbally challenge him before making any aggressive moves. It's always preferable to have the suspect release the hostage and surrender of his own free will. Of course, if he's presenting an active threat, you'll need to use your best judgment. Your first priority is to protect innocence. Your second, the lives of your fellow officers. Before we get started, I'd like to make a few introductions. Officers Vargas and Sylvester will be playing our hostage and suspect, respectively. I'm sure I don't need to remind you that your weapons are loaded with live ammo, and even method-acting officers take offense when you shoot at them. On the other hand, feel free to use tear gas and flashbangs, with discretion, of course. You need to get accustomed to the effects of these non-lethal implements of war. We're also honored to have a guest celebrity with us today. Retired LAPD Chief of Police Daryl Gates. He'll be giving us the benefit of his experience by providing helpful suggestions as you work your way through the shooting house. Finally, our newly installed Chief of Police is here to watch SWAT in action. He'll be serving as our crisis commander in the field, so let's try to make a good first impression on him. How about it? Even though SWAT tries to train for the worst-case scenario, every call-up is unique and unpredictable. Train hard, stay alert, and always expect the unexpected.
Make sure the straps are tight. You coming with me?
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sergeant Mike Alvarez. I'm the primary negotiator on SWAT's crisis negotiation team. The CNT's duty is to negotiate a non-violent resolution to a barricaded suspect situation. First, we try to establish communications via an internal phone line or bullhorn call-out. If that doesn't work, we might deliver a phone in a box, otherwise known as a throw phone. Once we've established a communication link, my job is to talk to the suspect, gain his trust, and buy time for the tactical teams. Other CNT members establish a criminal profile to gather intelligence and maintain a log of the proceedings. We also have a psychologist and language specialists on call. When successful, the CNT provides suspects with non-confrontational alternatives, defusing potentially tragic situations and preventing unnecessary violence.
Suspect and hostage spotted. Hostage does not appear to be in immediate danger.
One move and your ass is toast.
Come on! Get out of here! Civilian located.
saved my life, officer.
Suspect on the loose. Escorting the hostage to safety.
Don't shoot! I give up!
Suspect under arrest.
Sergeant Griff Markosian reporting, Chief. To summarize the operation, even though this was only a training exercise, I'll be going over the proceedings in great detail. Only by learning from our mistakes can we hope to better ourselves. We got a hostage back, and quite possibly saved a life. You are to be commended for a job well done. The good news is that we've got a suspect in custody. The arresting officer will receive the appropriate commendation. In summary, this operation could not have gone better. You all conducted yourselves with great courage, resourcefulness, and skill. You fought as you trained, neutralizing the situation without serious injury to hostage, officer, or suspect. Ladies and gentlemen, you've done yourselves and the department proud.